Welcome to Discover San Diego. I'm your host, Valley, and we're back with Mary Lawler. Welcome back.
Thank you, Valley. Glad to be here.
All right, so you really know your way around San Diego. I'm going to throw one at you, Scripps
Okay.
Ranch.
Oh my gosh, my favorite. I live in Scripps Ranch, so I know Scripps Ranch really, really well. Scripps is known for its walkability for most of classic Scripps, and then also known for its really excellent schools. So there's four elementaries, its own junior high, and Scripps Ranch High School. All the elementaries feed into Scripps Ranch High. Scripps is broken into kind of three main quadrants. There's north of Spring Canyon, which is called Scripps Ranch Villages, whole wide array of condos, townhomes, large homes, and it goes almost to Poway. And then you have south of Pomerado, which is generally estate type homes. And then there's classic Scripps, which is closer to Scripps Ranch Boulevard and what we call the Old Vons. I call it vintage
It
Vons.
is the Old Vons.
Yeah.
I love Scripps Ranch. I think it's just a peaceful community,
Yeah.
but I've always wondered, where did Scripps Ranch come from? What is the name?
The Scripps family. So they're renowned through San Diego and Coronado, I think. I'm not quite sure of the entire history, but Ellen Browning Scripps established herself here. There's actually a Scripps Ranch in Scripps Ranch. It's a horse farm that's active.
That's cool.
Right as you enter on Pomerado. But Ellen Browning Scripps and the Scripps family established a home where the library is now. And there's an elementary school named for them. And they began just to establish housing and just thought it was a great place. And I believe she's the one who named Miramar, like view of the lake.
I like that.
So, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about the schools in Scripps Ranch. What about any activities? Is there like events, things that people can do, get out on the town in
Yeah.
Scripps Ranch?
This is an interesting community. It is super civic oriented. So they do everything from a community-wide garage sale, community-wide cleanup. So free dumpsters are provided twice a year so people can clear out all sorts of stuff from the side of the house, in the garage. Free dumpsters, you bring it, they dump it. The sports are great. There's tons of leagues. Kids are playing through the parks. The beauty is there's also adult leagues. There's a Scripps Ranch Women's Athletic Club, and they do soccer, basketball, pickleball, and co-ed softball. And then there's a men's group, the Old Pros, and they do all sorts of sports and activities, including a huge 4th of July run and bike ride for the whole community, like for all of San Diego.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
It just puts the icing on the cake that it is one of the best communities in San Diego to live in. I didn't know about the dumpster thing, which I think is really cool.
Scripps Ranch Cleanup Day.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. And I'm
Yes.
pretty sure that I've competed in one of the softball clubs and not even known it, that was part of the Scripps Ranch thing.
Possibly so.
Yeah. Well, how cool. I mean, it's nice to see a different angle, kind of like a bird's eye view zoomed in on
Right.
Scripps Ranch from Mary Lawler's perspective.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not all real estate. There's a lot to do in Scripps Ranch, and the eucalyptus trees and the people make it awesome.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I love visiting there. So
Thank you.
well, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Thanks for having
it.
me.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.